And I got some height challenge. Sorry, not challenged. Really, it's not really a challenge if you're just cool with. But this has been a little higher than I think has been appropriate. I'll just say that. I'll take the blame. I'll take the brunt of the mic stand not being perfect. I'm okay with that. You guys ready to keep it rolling? Good. That's the liveliest response I think I've had all night. It's awesome. Killer. All right. So, yes. I almost did the name backwards, but I'm glad I looked. Next comic, please welcome him. His name's Montgomery Wayne. Give it up for Montgomery, everybody.
Hey, remember when all it took to make you happy was a piece of paper and some crayons? Remember when you went to go rent a movie, it cost less to rent the movie than to drive up and get it? Remember when $1 made you feel rich? I'm going to try something. I had my beautiful assistant half step on them. Hey, remember when Dallas was known for its football team? And remember when all we did is talk about the future? Seems like now all we do is talk about the end. Remember when people thought marijuana smoking should be illegal? Hi y'all, Montgomery Wayne. Hey, we got anybody from out of state here tonight? Not again. You got any native Texans? Yeah! Woo! I, my friends, am a 7th generation Texan. That's right. Proud parent of 2 8th generation Texans. It's true, I did marry down a little. I married a 5th generation Texan. God bless them. But all will be well when we have our litter of 9th generation Texans. But I don't know how I'm going to get along with them. I don't get along with this generation. I'm tripolar. I look country, think rock and roll. We're living in a hip hop world. How many of y'all seen that movie, Idiocracy? Yeah. That movie set 500 years in the future talking about how stupid our civilization is going to be. And I don't think that movie's accurate at all. I'm thinking more like 30 or 40 years. I mean, friends with benefits? When I was younger, a friend with benefit was some guy who came over and worked on your car, had a fake ID, get you some beer. Not some girl had sex with you with no strings attached. Those were sluts. And don't get me wrong, I love sluts. I Google sluts on my smartphone. There's some famous sluts out there. Pamela Anderson, I love me some Pamela Anderson. Paris Hilton, a little skinny. You know there's a slut out there that you wouldn't think of? Nancy Reagan. She was famous for giving blowjobs in her youth, allegedly. I guess she didn't always just say no. You know where the most sluts are in the world? New Zealand. They have sex with 3 times as many partners as the other women, the rest of the women in the world. You hear quotes from New Zealand men saying they feel pressured and used. I got my plane ticket from New Zealand coming next week. Hey, moms out there tonight? No moms? Okay, got any sluts? Sorry. There's supposed to be more moms. Got any SNFs? Slutty moms I'd like to fix up with my slutty friend who came up with that term? I'd like to apologize. Sluts have feelings too, you know. Hi, Mom. I'm not calling my mom a slut. But my dad used to. I'm kidding. My dad didn't call my mom a slut. He called her a whore. You know what happens when you call your wife a slut and a whore? You get a divorce. Hey, for the record, I never called my mom a slut. I just tell people she's from New Zealand. Hey, how many of y'all are for drug testing? I am 100% for drug testing. I have my own business. I want to know what kind of people I got working for me. So the test is, if you don't do drugs, you can't work for me. If you're on probation, I may let you slide a little bit, but by and large, you need to show up to work with your attitude adjusted and be ready to fulfill my medicinal needs, like now or today, or you can't come back to work tomorrow until my medicinal needs are filled today. Yeah, our store motto is, we may be high, but our prices aren't. Now I want to get an argument with y'all about whether drugs should be legal or drugs shouldn't be legal. Let's just talk about when they're legal. You get up in the morning, you have a McWake and Bake special. Yeah. Orange muffin with a spliff and a hemp oil pomegranate juice smoothie. Quarter pounder has a whole new meaning when weed's legal. I'm loving it. And all you bars have to change your name from happy hour to happiest hour. And smokers, you won't be exiled outside. When weed's legal, you'll be right up front next to the stage. Now they go in every smoker section in town. I don't even smoke. Cigarettes. I used to say that to my doctors, and they'd be like, good for you. And now they've gotten hip, and they're like, well, you shouldn't smoke that either. And I'm like, come on, Doc. If weed were legal, I'd be up for Dad of the Year. But as it is, I'm an outlaw comic living in hell. Did y'all see that 94% of our fellow citizens are for the decriminalization of marijuana in Central Texas? 94%. Sounds like a mandate to me. I think we should be having weed parades down Congress, 365, 420 every day, if you ask me. So, Expand your horizons. Amsterdam, Texas, y'all. State of mind. I got a little more time. So this, believe it or not, that was my stuff I actually knew. Here's some, talk about the evolution of sperm. I really don't know whether or not it's true about evolution, but you know, myself personally, I can't argue with it because, I guess I left here, go. There's supposed to be a picture of sperm. This is me, sperm, just a little sperm here, almost 43 years ago. This is me today. This is a picture of my sperm almost 20 years ago, and my son just made straight A's at the University of Texas at Austin. Go Horns! Go Horns! Told you I was working on it. You know, they have this motto there, this slogan, what starts here changes the world. You mean y'all are going to change the world with my sperm? If that doesn't prove evolution, I don't know what does. I was thinking they should come up with some more slogans. What starts here used to be sperm. What starts as sperm evolves here. Changing the world, one evolved sperm at a time. We're Texas. Big balls, bigger sperm. You know, I hear all these amazing young comics in Austin, and all they do is talk about jerking off, talk about no job, no future, living with their parents. I've got 5 words to say to those guys. Stay away from my daughter. Better yet, stay away from all daughters. And next time you get that itch, remember that wet spot in your sock. It could be our 69th president or the next Bob Dylan. How many Willie Nelsons do you have to flush down your shower drain before we realize how precious sperm is? Montgomery Wayne, thank y'all.
You're not a stoner. You know how I can tell that?